Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm nervous. For the first time ever, I am going to be trying liquid nails. There's been a popular design kind of floating around of lava lamp nails. I'm sure you've all seen it. Literally everyone has done it. And I wanted to try it, but I was thinking, what if I did it better? What if I made actual lava lamps on my nails? So I went and bought some really special materials and did a whole bunch of planning. I'm equally as excited as I am nervous. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. Okay, so I've already kind of done a little bit of prep on my nails. Kind of the way we're gonna be doing things will be a little different because this is an entirely new process to me. So I first am just gonna show off some of the stuff I got. This is from an artist called Stuart Semple. If you are aware of the Chicago Bean drama, he is the artist involved in that. Very cool dude. If you don't know about the Chicago Bean drama, go Google it. It's kind of really interesting. Either way, we like this artist. He's a really cool dude. It says like not for Bean Boy on the package, which is like hilarious if you know the drama. But let's open it up. And we have things. So I bought a bunch of pigments and it looks like these 4 are glow powders. They are supposedly the brightest glow powders in the world. I'm so excited for these. I have blue. I think this is just like a standard green. This is pink, very obvious, and this one is a yellow. In addition, he made the world's blackest black available in pigment form. So I'm gonna be probably mixing that into some polygel, and this stuff is dark. It's I don't know how it's reading on the camera, but it is black. And then it looks like there's some other stuff in here. Okay, we have stickers. I love this. You know, I always put stickers on my laptop. I put stickers on my nail lamp. And then there's a little pin. That's cute. Is there anything else? No. Love that. Love the packaging and everything. That's super cute. So, in addition, I will be using this liquid coconut oil, which is everyone uses it for liquid nails. It's perfect. It'll really just kind of suspend any pigments or glitters that you use. And I got a syringe and a needle, and this is not like a sharp needle. It's a blunt needle. I have a lot of friends that are nurses, and I was like, hey, can you pick me up one? I need it for nails. And they were like, okay. But yeah, that was funny. So we'll be using this to kind of inject the oil. I'm gonna try to mix everything together pigment-wise first, and then we'll just see what happens. And then the way that I'm gonna be kind of building the nails is I'm gonna use these Apres tips because they just have a huge arch and a lot of space for liquid, which is awesome. And then for the backing, I'm just gonna be using these regular nail tips. It seems like they're at pretty good fit. They're from Macart. But if I take this 0 and this, but it's almost a perfect fit. So I will be using that as a backing, and it'll, kind of keep that C curve in the nail. So that's kind of how I'm gonna structure it. But now we gotta get into actually doing it. Okay, so I have finished up my prep, and I've also sized out everything accordingly. The first thing I'm gonna do is just glue these on. I was the farther I get into it, the more nervous I am. I don't know why this is giving me anxiety. I mean, I think it's such a complex design, and I've never done anything like it. I've also just had the new setup as well, which is I just feel like something's gonna go wrong. Which, if it does, it does, and I, shouldn't worry too much about it. But still, I'm ugh. Okay, and what I'm going to be doing that's a little bit different is with my base coat, I'm gonna put that over my entire nail. Just what it will do is this little part that's only really held on by super glue, it's gonna seal that to my nail, and it's also gonna add strength to this, so that'll help in a couple ways. I ended up putting like base coat on the underside as well, just for some added security, but they feel sturdy, so that's great. They're a little flexible, which I think I kind of want. I don't want anything that's brittle. And now what I'm gonna end up doing is taking this, attaching it here like that. And then, you know, I can fill any gaps around the end with polygel. But I think I want to actually use this black and mix it in a clear polygel just to give it like extra contrast with the colors. So I'm gonna mix some of that up. All right, now it said on the website that this stuff can and will stain. So I need to be really careful, and I'm assuming I don't need a lot. And oh my God, that I feel like is picking up on the camera with like how black that is. First, I should probably squeeze out some polygel. And I think the farther I'm like getting into it, the more like confidence I'm gaining. Just as it's just a new process for me, and I'm like, oh my God. It's really not that scary. It's just like I need to relax a little. Let's start with that for now. I'm just gonna get a little scoop of this. Maybe that much. That is insane. Really just try to get it in there. Okay, that is crazy looking. Just in case like the pigment is too much for the polygel to cure, I have added like maybe 2 drops of builder gel in there just to help it, but like the pigment is so dark, I don't know. I feel like we didn't need that much to begin with. I don't know, I have no idea how this is gonna react in the lamp. So let's kind of just start, you know, with our first nail, see how that goes. What I'm gonna be doing when I'm filling in the black, I'm gonna do kind of like the base, and then I'm gonna do like the little tip that you usually see in the design, just with the black. Then we'll put it on there, and then, you know, once it's sealed, we'll just drill a hole and fill it. That's kind of how that'll go, but I'm just gonna get started on filling them. Okay, so as I feared, it is like way too black to actually like cure. I think the pigment is just absorbing all of the light, and the gel is doing nothing. I even just like put it under there by itself, not attached to my nail, to see if it would cure, and it wouldn't. So I have a backup plan. Makartt recently came out with a black polygel. It's not like fully black, it's a little transparent, which frankly it needs to be, but I think it'll work, and I think it'll still look really good. So I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so I did get that. It's not the cleanest, but it is our first nail, and this is working a lot better than the other gel. So this process is pretty easy as of right now. So I'm just gonna continue and do the rest of the nails like this. Okay, I got that done. That was hard, and it took a lot longer than I expected. However, so far I think it's looking pretty good. I was able to clean up the lines a little if they got a little wonky with some black gel polish. It does look a little foggy here, but you know, I'll buff that off. So some of them look a little crazy because of that, but I'm sure it'll look great once I clean it up a little. But what I need to do now is actually seal all of the sides. So I am just gonna, I think, use some builder gel and just kind of brush it along the edges. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do that for all the nails. Honestly, this builder gel, like, is perfect. It sealed that so well. I like washed my hands to try to test to see if it like there was any leaks in it. Honestly, like just worked like better than I thought it would. So that's awesome. And now we have to kind of drill our holes. So I do want to open up my syringe here. I don't need a hole that's huge. I just need something that is small enough for this. I think this one that I've used before might just be perfect for it. Yeah. So I'm gonna use these and I'm just gonna put it right in the back under here for each one. Okay, and that's perfect. Yeah, and so I'm gonna do that real quick and then we can start mixing some colors together. Okay, so I got 5 bowls. I have one with water. This is for, because we're using oil, I wanna like put a little bit of water in there so it creates like those bubbles that, you know, that you'll see in like lava lamps. So I wanna try to do that, see if it works. And in addition to the glow powder, I got some pigment powders that I wanna mix in there, kind of with corresponding colors. And that way it'll kind of create some like swirling effects in there. So let's start mixing everything. Okay, now those look sick. I'm gonna push them up here. My desk is starting to become a mess. So I have to make sure that I have enough room for the color, the water, and then like a bubble. Because I need something to help move it. We'll start with my pointer finger. I had to like check that real quick, but I think it's good, and I think I need to seal that. But first we'll wipe it. I'll place that right there and cure it. Oh my god, that already looks so cool. Like you can see the bubble moving in there. And it's kind of, it's hard to tell because I have the studio lights which are so bright, but it was glowing from the UV lamp. So I'll show you all like what it looks like with the lights off, but look at that. Okay, let's do the rest of these. Helps if I'm angling it down, it'll go in. This pinky one is tiny, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get in there. Okay, so I ended up putting a little bit of glitter there and I really liked it. So I'm actually gonna do that for the rest of the nails. That was kind of just like a one-off thing and I was like, oh, that looks really good. So I'll do that real quick. All right, I got that done and that looks so cool. I am obsessed. And all we have to do left is just put some top coat on there. And I'm also gonna top coat the bottom. I'll do the bottom like a thin layer, but yeah, and then we'll be done. All right, and these are the finished nails and I am so happy with them. Honestly, when I first started this, like I was kind of having a little bit of a like breakdown. I was so stressed, but nails are trust the process and I am very happy with how these turned out. I do want to show off kind of the glow in the dark, so I'm gonna turn all of the lights off real quick. Okay, and here is the glow in the dark. That is so cool. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna zoom in a little, see if we can see the bubbles moving. Yeah, a little bit. That's so awesome. All right, let me turn the lights back on real quick. All right, yeah, hold on. All right, well, I started this set at like 9 p.m. and it's now like 3:30 a.m. I love how they turned out. This was like quite an experience for me. Yeah, I was super like stressed out doing this set because I've never done anything like this. And, you know, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my nails, so if I'm trying something new, it's always scary because, like, I want it to turn out perfect. And I think these turned out pretty fucking good. Will I do this again? Probably not for a while. This was intensive. So if you plan to do this, like, I hope this video helps you. And yeah. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.